All right, hello my friends, my people. Welcome back to the Cozy Representative. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. So today, I thought it would be fun to fire up the Wayback Machine once again and travel back to a time long ago in a faraway land called MySpace. You know, in this day and age, you know, here on this YouTube channel, cover a lot of emo bands and a lot of stuff from back in the day, from back in this era. In this day and age, there's a lot of a lot of branded nostalgia around MySpace era. Not even just emo stuff, but, just MySpace in general. And being that this is the era that a lot of us grew up in, we were all on MySpace back in the day. And, a lot of the, nostalgia wave that we're in, that, you see on, meme pages and TikToks and, whatnot. I think that some of it is cool, some of it hits the nail on the head, but other times I see stuff where I'm like, I don't really remember that happening, or I don't really remember people dressing like that, or talking like that, really. Maybe one or two people, but, sometimes, it's been long enough since the real emo MySpace era that some of the aspects of the culture at the time, I feel like, are starting to either get misremembered or just, I don't know, sometimes I just see some revisionist history out there that kind of rubs me the wrong way a little bit. It is what it is, but, basically, that's kind of just a side tangent to set up what we're going to do today. I'm not going to be attacking any of those misremembrances head-on specifically, but I basically wanted to, instead of just creating some meme that's like, remember this thing that used to happen? Let's actually go to the scene of the crime and immerse ourselves in the real culture of what was really going on in, nowadays you could say that, well, maybe not really anymore, but Twitter, when it was called Twitter, before it became this X thing, it's kind of something a little different now, but it was once what do people call it? The town square, you know what I mean, of the internet, where people meet and talk. In 2008, I would say the town square was MySpace comments, or at least that's something you could compare it to, right? This is where the real people were talking. Like, you have the band MySpace pages. A lot of those were just crafted by record labels, But the MySpace comments, that's real, unfiltered, real people talking to the artists they liked, as candid as you can get on the internet. So I picked 4 artists' MySpace pages that I looked up on the Wayback Machine. 4 artists that I kind of thought in my head, the comments on their MySpace page must be pretty interesting, given the genre of person or band this is. I'll just tell you what they are now. The first one's going to be NeverShoutNever. These are all from around 2008, 2009. The first one's going to be NeverShoutNever. The second one's going to be Jeffree Star. That's right, we're going there. The third one's going to be Attack, ever controversial MySpace metalcore band. And the fourth one, we're going a little rare, and we're doing a guy called T Mills. If you don't know T Mills, we'll get there. But we're going to look at the MySpace comments and see what people were talking about. Because also another aspect of this that I just kind of realized as I was talking is that, the 2000s, this was really the first era ever where you could drop a line on a social media page, presumably belonging to an artist that you like. In the 90s, you couldn't do that. Nowadays, it's so normalized that you can just tweet at any artist you like or whatever, but this was the first time people could ever do that kind of shit, so it's pretty interesting. So let's start with NeverShoutNever. Of course, we're going to look at the MySpace page itself a little bit too. So this entry is from November 1st of 2008. So this is when Christopher Drew, NeverShoutNever, was just starting to blow up. The Yippee EP was his most recent release. As you can see, Yippee out at Hot Topic today. That had, classic songs like Big City Dreams, Here Goes Nothing. And sometimes, as you can see here, sometimes things on these pages just don't work. They aren't saved. I do have a Flash recreator player thing, but it doesn't work on everything. So here was Christopher Drew's MySpace page. You know, he's got the goofy hair, the hipster framed glasses. You know, he loves you with a smiley face, according to his little thing. That's nice of you, Chris. You know, my total MySpace it guy. You know, when I think of MySpace it guys, Christopher Drew is like, you know, one of the first ones I think of. Here's a cute little graphic. You can buy his EP. He was only 17 at the time he started blowing up. You know what I mean? Christopher Drew, he's one of those guys where you see pictures of him now and you're kind of like, what's up with this? What's going on with this dude right now? You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I think a lot of that, if you know what I mean, has to do with, I mean, the dude blew up when he was 17 and signed to a major label at 18. You know, think of yourself at 17, 18. If you gave me what we're about to see in his MySpace comments, I think you would go a little nutso too. People were foaming at the mouth over Christopher Drew. So let's see what we got here. This girl here, Kenisha. So your music is pretty much amazing. I'm gonna buy your CD ASAP. Smiley face. Oh, this is some cool hair. XTRM Madeiras. Thanks for the ad. Where do you come from? All right, we got Lady Crystal here. Says, starts it off with a smiley face. I made a pumpkin for you on Halloween while I was making pumpkin seeds. I wish you could see it. I took a horrid picture of it, but whatever, skis. My camera is broken. Heart Angela. So one thing you'll see on this one is like, you know, are these people are they expecting Christopher Drew to reply back? Because this was at the point where like you know, Christopher Drew was still new and like just starting to blow up, but like he was already at the point where like he's not going to be returning your MySpace comment. Like he's starting to go on tour. He's getting like 1 million of these comments a day. If you look at this, these are all from November 1st. 12:04 p.m., 11:06 a.m., 11:04 a.m., 10:41 a.m., 8:16 a.m. Like these are, you know, obviously going in reverse order, but there's just like a bajillion comments being left a day, and all these young girls mostly. Like look at our like okay, so look at this one. G's Courtney. She looks nice. She got a little peace sign on her shirt. Old school camera there. And this is at 8:16 a.m. Add meh. I need someone to cuddle with. Oh, geez. Courtney, I don't know if you should, you know, I don't know. You look a little young, Courtney. I don't know if you should be asking. You should be trying to find someone to cuddle with on Christopher Drew's MySpace page at 8:16 a.m. She's looking for someone to cuddle with. And so, yeah. And also someone to talk to. So, yeah. Smiley face. Add meh or B square. LOL. XD. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, this one's funny. So this is an obsessed Christopher Drew fan because the name of the account is Your Biggest Fan. That's a NeverShoutNever song, and their image is of Christopher Drew. Now this is something that still happens today in online stan culture where people will make their default in their profile picture, whatever you call it, a picture of the artist they like. So people were doing that already back then. That hasn't gone away. That's interesting. So this one I find pretty funny. Hi, this is April's friend Hannah. Smiley face. I don't know if you know April, but she's awesome. So you should. Smiley face. Yeah, well, you're amazing. Ging, 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 ging. Smiley face. We love your new CD, and we listen to it nonstop. Kinda addicting. Hee hee. Okay, well, happy Halloween. So I love this because this is April's friend Hannah. I don't know if you know April, but she's awesome, so you should. So this person here is trying to set up Christopher Drew with her friend April. This is what a young girl says when like she's trying to be the wingman or the wing woman for like one of her friends. I don't know if you know. So this is like delusional for a million different reasons. And I know that this person's probably 14 and April is probably also, You know, these are not adults talking, so, you know, I don't mean, you know, it's delusional. I'm not talking down to them, but like, come on. I don't know if you know April. Like, dude, Christopher Drew was blowing the fuck up at this time. He doesn't know April. He doesn't care about April. What are you talking about? Like, that's so funny. You think Christopher Drew's going to be like, oh, hey, Hannah, I don't know April. Who is she? Like, April was probably like, I'm too scared to leave a comment on Christopher Drew's MySpace page. Hannah, can you help me out? Can you try to get Christopher Drew to, you know? And at 7:47 in the morning, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I love it though, man. This is great. This is incredible. All right, let's do like a few more Never Shout Never comments and then move on to some Jeffree Star. This one just says Chipotle with a smiley face at 7:16 a.m. I'm losing my mind. I don't know what's going on here. November 1st, 6:02 a.m. K. Drew says, so I'm going to sound like all those crazy fans who write to you how much they are in love with you. Smiley face. I'm just like them. Where do I begin on your friggin' greatness? Pretty much everything on your body is amazing. Even your voice. Smiley face. I say we get married and have cute little babies. Smiley face. My last name is Drew because I tell everyone we are getting married. Well, I love you. Right back. For my birthday present. It's November 5th. Heart, please and thank you. See, this is why Christopher Drew went nuts. Because think, everything we've read is in a 2-hour period on if that, like an hour period on November 1st of 2008. This was the energy that was just being thrown at him, you know, constantly. So that's what, you know, if you ever think back, like, why was he smoking so many cigarettes all the time? Why was he acting like this cuckoo guy? I think he was trying to repel against this. He was like, you know, this is absurd. And I'm tired of being a lightning rod for these people who say pretty much everything on your body is amazing, even your voice. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, this one's kind of scandalous. Same day, 5:38 a.m. Hey, Heart, kid. I'm friends with Abby. The one you actually wrote back to. Ooh, so that's okay. So he's still replying back to some people. Abby got a response, but her friend Kayla, I think that says, you know, she's a little like, hey, Chris, why did Abby get a response? Why can't I? You have an amazing voice, and tonight we sang your songs to little trick-or-treating kids. I love you. Aw, that's nice. That's sweet. That's sweet. You know, some of these are actually really sweet. Oh, here's a guy. Call back at 10. Says, dude, amazing songs. Colin. All right. Thanks, Colin. Well, I'm thanking you on behalf of Christopher Drew in 2008. Oh, here we got a little self-promo here. Wow, okay, this is how people used to do it back in the day. Ben wears a duck suit. Check out my live cover of Dare for Distance and let me know what you think. And it just copy and pasted a million times so that you, like, have to see it. You can't scroll past without seeing it. Wonder what this dude's up to now. Real OG MySpace, like, scammer, basically. Used car salesman over here, trying to, you know, pimp out his Dare for Distance cover. All right, so you pretty much get the picture over here. Let's read one last. Melissa Gray. I remember a long time ago I stumbled upon your profile. You're a veggie head. You're a hippie. You're everything I've ever wanted in life. Smiley face. Jesus Christ, people were really throwing themselves at this guy, man. Have you ever seen anything like this? This is crazy. This is like Beatlemania. This is like if you could write to the Beatles in like 1964. I love you more than anyone can imagine. And the funny thing is that I haven't even met you. Yeah, Melissa Gray, you don't know who the fuck you're talking to. You don't know who this guy is, this man. Jesus. Heart, 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 I love you, sir, and I strongly believe in your music. Keep up the great work. Yeah, wow. Wow. Christopher Drew, man. I'm telling you, that's what drove him nuts. That's why he's on some other planet these days, is because this just broke him down. But it's sweet though. It's cute, you know. We all have emotions when we're young. Um, and sometimes those are fierce romantic emotions towards a young internet guy who looks like this, who you need to ask him to like have your babies, because people were doing that and it was nuts. All right, so that was obviously nuts. We're going to move on to probably kind of a different genre of nuts, a different variety of nut, if you will. This is an entry from December 17th of 2008, so right around the same time we got Jeffree motherfucking Star's MySpace page. I cannot believe, I don't think I've ever talked about Jeffree Star on this channel, which is crazy because, so I'm not like, I'm not like a Jeffree Star fan or stan or supporter by any means. There's a lot of, Jeffree Star is a very dramatic, controversial rabbit hole. Lots of problematicness going on with Jeffree Star. You know what I'm saying? We all know this. But I do have a soft spot for Jeffree because, or not for maybe Jeffree the man, but like the idea of Jeffree Star, because when I was growing up, a MySpace kid during this time, Jeffree Star was a very interesting figure. Honestly, one of the first like kind of gender bending people I had ever seen in my life. And he was just very iconic for the time. He was in the MySpace era. He was always all up at Warped Tour, just everywhere. I walked past him, like, I just would walk past him at Warped Tour. I'd be at Warped Tour and be like, oh, there's Jeffree Star doing a signing. And he would always be side stage for bands. If you look up, if you can pick any MySpace band and just look up on Google Images, like, band name here, Jeffree Star, and you'll find pictures of them partying with Jeffree Star. So Jeffree Star was very embedded into this culture and this wave at the time, and he had music. He had just came out with his EP, Cupcakes Taste Like Violence. And MySpace King, or MySpace Queen, I should say. I'm the teacher of Fierceology, start learning. And how many profile views? We got 5,957,000, or no, that's 59 mil, or no. See, they don't have, I look like a dumbass right now. They don't have commas on these profile views sections. 59,572,000. Okay. Yeah, it's 59 million. That's where the decimal is. I don't know why there's no fucking decimals there, but 59 million profile views, that's insane. Right? Am I still reading that wrong? I promise I know how to do numbers. Jesus, I look like an idiot right now. I mean, well, this is the culture that I grew up in. So yeah, I didn't exactly like, I was paying attention to this instead of like school. You know what I'm saying? This type of shit. So that's why my brain is the way that it is. Anyways, band website, JeffreeCuntStar.com. Honestly, I think for this one, I'm mostly on here just to look at the actual MySpace page itself. Maybe more so than looking at the actual comments. Because Christopher Drew had some insane comments, but the MySpace page itself might take the cake for the absurdity that we're going to see. Hi, my name's Jeffree Star, and one time God told me it was unhealthy to be so popular. That's probably why I'm sick all the time. Go and buy some sunglasses because the future is bright pink, bitch. Sorry if we can't all be unoriginal, but I have a mold to break. See, I like that. You know what I mean? That was... That's fun. See, he was fun. If Jeffree Star wasn't so, like, problematic over the years, I wish I could, like, appreciate him as some sort of icon, because I can't, because there's a lot of just weird scumminess with this dude, but I don't know. Some of this stuff, Jeffree Star, voice, Queen of the Beautifuls, boyfriend thief, and mannequin. I'll be dying in my makeup and you'll be dying without it. Did you have a point? Because somewhere in your own special ugliness you lost meaning and I forgot what you said. So center the text and write some more. It's all mine. And it's all need. Me. Your famous last words were forgotten because no one was listening. Quiet time now. Surgery isn't an option. This is like Mean Girls. This is like Mean Girls on meth or something. Sounds like lipstick being applied, liposuction, mirrors breaking. Oh God, John Benet Ramsey laughing. That's messed up. See, Jeffree, if he wouldn't say stuff like that, like he was an edgelord, like, which is, that's what, if he wasn't an edgelord, he wouldn't have been so whack, and we could appreciate him, but no, he had to say shit like that. Like, kind of ruins the whole thing, If I can't be beautiful, I want to be invisible. I feel you, Jeffree. Me too. All right, let's scroll down. Oh, he's got a nosebleed. That's no good. A lot going on here. Ooh, these are cool graphics. Win merch. Ding my game system. I don't know what that is all about. He only has 4 top friends. Popsicle Records, I'm guessing that's his record label. Breathe Carolina. Kat Von D, who he later had some kind of feud with, right? And Third Eye Blind. That's funny. All right, Jeffree. Let's see what the comments are like. All right, here's just someone, spamming, wanting them to add them. Add me, sexies, myspace.com/taste my attention. And once again, they paste it a million times, so you have to see it when you scroll. Nicky Nick, Rockstar, says, Jeffree, you need to come hang out with me, like, right now, because I'm so dang bored. Haha, seriously. I'm not even gonna, and this is at 7:34 in the morning. Come on, what you think Jeffree Star is gonna be like, hey, Nicky Nick, where you at? Let's hang. D says, add me, ladies. Oh, I like this one. Corey Euphoria says, Jeffree, baby, what's up? I love you, and I always have to stop by and tell you on the daily. I got some of your merch because it's fierce as fuck. Holla, baby. Oh, and all you hot scene boys add me. I give lots of attention. Add me, add me, add me, add me. I kind of like the vibe of Jeffree Star's comment section more than Christopher Drew's. These people seem like they party. Miss Cupcake says, Jeffree, I want to lick your ice cream pop. Random Randy, who's online now, just says, hi. Saying what's up to Jeffree Star. Vanity says, if you were any hotter, I wouldn't know what to do. Joshy Saurus, real scene king over here. Heart, 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 amazing. Come to North Carolina. Add me, 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 add me. Caitlin says, there's no one in the world more amazing than Jeffree Star. Sentences which have aged extremely poorly. Do you still feel this way, Caitlin? I really don't think you do. Oh, and there's more. I love you, baby. You are my everything. Wow. All right. See, Jeffree Star was really popping. People really loved Jeffree at the time. All right, so, moving right along in the world of MySpace, Warped Tour, It People of 2008 and 2009, we're going to take a little trip over to metalcore world really quick. We're going to go to, possibly, not possibly, definitely one of the more controversial, hated on, yet at the time extremely trendy and loved by like young kids, but hated by old heads. The number one band for that was Attack Attack. I've done a few videos about Attack Attack in my day. It's been a little bit since I've talked about a sort of a metalcore band like this, but we're going to be, I thought that their MySpace page probably had something funny to offer by way of the comment section. So this is an entry from September 16th of 2009. And yeah, this is a classic Attack Attack, baby. Obviously, so their first album, Someday Came Suddenly, was the only album they had out at the time. Truly iconic. One of the hot button issues at the time amongst Attack Attack fans was that their original singer, Austin Carlisle, left the band, and they had this guy, Nick Barham, as the vocalist. He was only the vocalist for a little bit before this guy, Caleb Shomo, now of the band Beartooth, took over. So I imagine there might be some comments about the singer drama. This is like late summer '09, so they just did Warp Tour. Look at these lovely. Every band had to have these. The headshots with the name and the what they do in the band section. Wow, let's just leave it at this for a little bit. So, they did Warp Tour. They got a lot of hate on that Warp Tour. Like, Buddy Nielsen from Census Fail was talking a lot of shit. Lots of blogs on the, lots of internet people were like shitting all over Attack Attack. So maybe there's going to be some of that in the comment section. I don't know. Here we just got a classic MySpace layout. We got all these fun graphics going on. Shirt ads. But let's see what the people are saying. Oh yeah, here right off the bat, Austin C was the best with a broken heart. Singer drama, man. Look at that. Look at that guy. That guy's got good hair. Online now. All right, we got a girl who it looks like she has Catterday swag. You know what I'm talking about when I say Catterday. She's got whiskers drawn on and a little nose drawn on her nose right there to look like a cat. People did that at the time. She says, "You guys are fucking amazing, and Johnny, you're my hero," with a big heart. That's sweet. Yo, Nick Barham, I'm happy for you. I'm going to let you finish, but Austin Carlisle is the best lead vocalist of all time. So that's topical because that Kanye West moment where he stole the mic from Taylor Swift, the VMAs, had just happened because this was 2009. And again, people just not giving them a break for not having Austin Carlisle in the band anymore. This little dude over here, he is not happy. He has to let him know. All right, we got a few interesting ones. I'm going to read all three of these in a row. Well, two of them are interesting. It appears as though they did some sort of interview around this time where maybe beforehand people thought they were a Christian band, because on their first album, Someday Came Suddenly, the lyrics are very Christian sounding. And it sounded like they were marketing themselves as like a Christian band. I think they must have done some interview later and said that they're not a Christian band. And we got Christians angry about that in the comment section. I wasn't even thinking that there would be comments like this. Christcore fanatics angry that Attack Attack are, I guess, stepping away from Jesus's love. I don't know. But this guy says, in all caps, "Watch your mouths," with a bunch of exclamation points. "I stopped listening to you because you are hypocrites. Your music says you love God, but you are cussing and not following God's word. Stop being dumb." Wow. Of all the things you could hate on Attack Attack for at this period, them not being Christians is like pretty low down on my list. But hey, I mean, I guess this kind of stuff was important. It was important to people at the time. It seems like. Here's another one. "Hey dudes, I watched your new teaser. Disappointing, guys. You guys got great music and awesome lyrics, but this video is kind of a downer. Just like everyone else said, Christian band. I'm not judging you guys for one sec. Don't get me wrong. Everyone has their faults and mistakes. Just the fact that you're displaying it like it's nothing. Your purpose and plan that God has laid out for you is right here. Reaching those lost kids through your music. You guys have such an impact on so many kids. Just wake up and realize it. Anyways, I'll keep praying for you guys because it's rough out there. Peace out, bros, and God bless." So all the like youth leaders, is that what they call them at the church? The youth pastors or whatever who all got into Attack Attack thinking it was going to be the next Under Oath and thinking it was going to be the next big Christian band. They're all mad because I guess, I think with Attack Attack, I think Austin Carlisle was the Christian guy. I think. I don't know. Were those lyrics his? And then he left and then now they're like, "Nah, we're not Christian." I don't know. I don't care. Who cares? This guy looks cool. He says, "I love you. Fucking scene, bitches. XD. Haha." Efren, amazing. Alright, I like this. I like whatever's going on here. This is fun. I like this guy. Sup, guys, and to Attack fans, or to whoever else reads this, can you please tell me what I can do? My mom says I can't go to their show because it's on Halloween. What the hell do I do? Of Mice and Men has nothing on you guys. Alright, my brain is starting to rot, so we're going to do the last one. T-Mills, guys. Do you guys know T-Mills? You guys know T-Mills. T-Mills is a little bit more deep into MySpace lore. I guess you could say he's a little bit more niche than the previous three artists we covered. He was like a really bad, like, douchey white rapper guy. Although I do like some of his early music. I liked him as a person. He seemed cool, but like his music was like extremely douchey and very like objectifying women and partying hard was pretty much his whole aesthetic, which is like, you know, I don't know about that. He is like an interviewer now for Apple Music, I believe. He has some kind of legit like interviewing career now, but he used to be this like douchey MySpace white rapper guy. Here's his page from January 14th of 2010. So very early 2010. We're kind of reaching the tail end of MySpace here. And T-Mills, much like Jeffree Star, was more so than a musician. He was more of just an it guy who was very around the scene at the time. Like he would be side stage at Warped Tour for Attack, and I'm sure there's pictures of him hanging out with Jeffree Star. You know what I mean? Just kind of like a MySpace Warped Tour it guy. Like, you know, here's a trendy picture of him in a bathtub with a bottle of, what is that, Sky vodka, you know what I mean? Just like partycore, douchey, you know, white boy swag. His bio is just a heart made of marijuana. The link to his Twitter says, follow T-Mills for the talkers and the stalkers. I like that. That's fun. Wow. This is quite the... This is a good MySpace page. The Finders Keepers EP, 2009. It's him with a bunch of women. All right, T-Mills. Whoa, wait, what does that banner say? Hold on. Did that say smoke and drink and never sleep? MySpace.com/I love T-Mills. Come back. Smoke, drink, and never sleep. That is terrible advice. Listen, as the cozy representative, I'm gonna tell you guys right. I'm gonna counter this right now and say that do not listen to T-Mills on this MySpace banner. Okay, if you smoke and you drink and you never sleep, I mean, look, you can smoke sometimes, you can drink sometimes, but come on, this is that kind of advice is gonna make you go nuts. Christopher Drew was probably listening to this kind of advice from people like T-Mills, and again, that's probably why he kind of went a little nuts. I like these shirts though. I got high with T-Mills. I would wear that. The big 40 ounce on it. Oh my god. See, this was just MySpace douchecore. Really funny. Let's see what the comments are like for this dude. MF Justine says, you're pretty much the coolest person I don't know. Haha. Wink. Kelsey Star. Hey, next time I go to one of your shows, I'll have a blunt with your name on it. Alright, so these people party like that. Love kills slowly. Just a big ol' heart. Nice little smiley. Yo, dude, what's been up? All right, T-Mills fans seem pretty chill. Hey, Tish Terror. Twitter.com/sup Trish Terror. I like, okay, this is actually a chill comment section. You know what? All right, you know what? T-Mills fans look pretty chill. I like this vibe over here. Hey, Travis. I think I'ma drive to Victorville for a show. Def worth it. That video and I are having trouble working. Ha, it's being stupid. I don't know what they're talking about. Showing love. Yeah, these are all the stoners and, you know, the the partiers over here. They're not like ooh, here's like a sexy girl, hey, from your #1 fan. Yeah, these aren't like the Christopher Drew messages where it's like, where it's like, you know, extremely young girls losing their mind. This is like girls like Trish getting high and just showing some love on the page. Showing some love. All right. See, you know, I felt like the 4 artists that I picked kind of, we kind of see all four different sides of the MySpace culture that was going on. You had the young girls losing their minds for Christopher Drew. You know, you had kind of, I guess, the gays over on Jeffree Star's page. You know, we had the, like, kind of the, like, the uptight metalcore kids over on Attack Attack's page, and then we got the, like, the chill stoners over on T Mills's page. That kind of sums up a lot of the, you know, there were different corners of MySpace. It wasn't all just one thing, you know, the scene. Going back to what I was talking about in the intro of this video, where I might have sounded a little jaded, where, like, you know, in this wave of emo nostalgia that we're in, I don't feel like things are always represented the way that they actually were for one reason or another, you know what I mean? And that, you know, like, it wasn't all just one type of thing going on. There were a lot of different sectors of this stuff, a lot of different subcultures within the subculture. And I just wanted to take a little dive into, you know, into the real scene of the crime at the time. I'm going to leave it at this one. Well, I say goodbye and thank you. Not permanently, just to end the video. I will be back for more videos, but I hope you guys liked this one. I got a warm response to my previous video where I was looking at some old sites on the Wayback Machine, so I wanted to do a little bit more of that. Thank you guys for watching. If anyone is interested in helping support the channel further, I do have a Patreon account. There's a link in the description down below. It's patreon.com/thecozyrepresentative. It gets you some cool bonus content every month. Thank you to these people on the screen who support over there. Y'all are the real MVPs, and thank you to everyone who watches and subscribes and comments. I love all you guys. And, yeah, keeping it real over here. And I love you. I'll catch you next time. It's been the Cozy Representative. Peace out. Stay fresh, my friends. And, yeah. I'm just looking at this Jeffree Star. I was trying to think of something funny to say about Jeffree Star. Don't be like Jeffree Star. You know, don't be an edgelord. It's not a good look. It will ruin everything else about what is cool about you, in my humblest of opinions, and Jeffree Star is Exhibit A of that. All right. Love you. Have a good one.